Hi, this is Bilanich, the Common Sense Guy. And this year I'm celebrating 25 years in business as a career success coach. For 25 years I've been helping people just like you create the life and career success that they want and deserve. To celebrate, I've gathered my 25 best tips on what it takes to create your life and career success and shot 25 videos to help you be able to create your life and career success. This is one of them. Enjoy. You always have to be a good communicator. You have to be a good communicator in conversation. You have to be a good communicator in writing. You have to be a good communicator in presentations. Now, writing is something that seems to be a bit of a lost art these days because of texting and emails and the abbreviations that we have. But occasionally we still do have to write reports. We have to write something that's longer than 3 sentences long. And so I think that you need to do is develop your writing skills. And there's some very simple things to be able to develop your skills. First thing is, use short sentences, small words. Never use a big word when a small word will do. I can tell you a funny story about this. I wrote a book a few years ago that was called Straight Talk for Success. And my niece was graduating from college at about the time it was published. And I had given it to her as on her graduation day. And I said, I'd be interested in your feedback on this book because I was trying for an avuncular hip tone. And she looked at me, and she was no dummy. I mean, she had was a summa cum laude graduate. And she says, well, what does that mean? And I said, avuncular, uncle-like. And she said, well, why didn't you say so? And I thought, she's absolutely right. When I use the word avuncular, I'm just showing off my vocabulary. And that doesn't necessarily make me a good communicator. It maybe shows that I have a reasonable vocabulary. And so what you want to do is don't use a word like avuncular. Use a word like uncle-like, because that way people are going to understand it. Use the first person. Don't say it is recommended that. Say I recommend this. That way you come across as strong and confident in your writing as opposed to somebody who might be a little weaselly. And the most important thing is remember that a human being is going to read your writing. So what I suggest that you do is read it out loud to yourself. Does it make sense? Is it easy to read? Is it easy to understand? Do all that besides spell checking before you hit the send key, and you'll be okay as a writer. Well, I hope you enjoyed that short video, and I hope you'll find it be helpful to you as you go about creating your life and career success. As I mentioned at the beginning, I've shot 25 of these videos, and I want to give them to you. All you have to do is go to the website that you see on the bottom of the screen, enter your name and email address, and I'll send these videos right over to you. It's my way of celebrating my 25 years in business and helping you create the life and career success that you want and deserve.